Hello, my name is Jennifer Perry and I am an independent consultant with Close to My Heart, and welcome back to my scrap room. Today we're going to do something that I have never done before. We're going to revisit a card kit that I did last month. Now, you ask, why in the world would I make the same card kit again? Well, quite honestly, because I had a brain fart. We're going to be doing the Fresh Air cards that come with the workshop. Now, normally I'm on the ball, I have my ducks in a row, I know exactly what I'm doing 4 months in advance, I know what to order. I had a brain fart and I forgot to order this stamp set and thin cuts, which meant it made it very difficult to make these cards. So what I did, instead of stressing, although I'm going to be honest with you, I stressed a little bit, and I may have called a consultant sister that lives up the road from me and to see if I could borrow hers, because I knew she had hers, but she was out of town. So that didn't help me. But, you know, sometimes when you goof, you find things that you can do. So what I did is I took some stamps that I have in my stash of favorite stamps, and I went, what can I do with these? So I took this design and I used older stamps, and I made the card kit. They turned out really cute. I think it's called Fresh Air Workshop Your Way Card Making Kit or something like that. So you can find it in the videos. But this is going to be Fresh Air 2.0 because I really still wanted to make these cards with the proper stamp set, you know. So we're going to do that today. Okay, so same as last time. Each of these designs makes 2 cards, and I've already done all of the cutting. So let me explain this. So what this is this top portion is juniper, this middle portion is fern, and this bottom portion is New England ivy. So what I did is I loaded the juniper ink on the entire stamp, and then I scooted the stamp up a little bit, the whole block, just scooted it up just a hair, and stamped this whole portion in fern. And then I scooted the stamp up a little bit more and scooted this portion in New England ivy, and then I put it on the paper and stamped it. That's how you get the tricolor. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is corner around these little sheets right here. I'm going to set them aside so we don't accidentally work with them just yet. And then we are going to like that. Now remember, with cards I like to use score tape. So I'm going to put my adhesive runner away. I like to use score tape because it is a little bit more, it's a little bit heftier of an adhesive to when I'm trying to mail stuff. You know what? Take a minute and put my rag in my lap so I don't ink up my jeans. I have a bad habit of wiping the stamp on my lap when I'm trying to dry it. And it's a habit that I am trying to break. So I just take a microfiber cloth and stick in my lap. And we're just going to mount those together. Do the same thing with this one. The actual design of the card is the same exact card that we did last month, just different stamps. That tells you how much I really wanted to work with this stamp. Okay, so I'm going to do these real fast. And I do have some stamps in my stash that I write on them, do not sell, do not ever give away, do not love this stamp, to mark myself and let myself know that this is a stamp that I can see keeping forever and ever and ever. Every now and then I will sell one, but not often. So I have a feeling this might be one of those stamps that ends up in my stash forever and ever, because I just love the sentiments that it has. Okay, so we're going to pop it in the middle of the card. Do the same thing with this one. And I need my New England Ivy, and I need this little funky little stamp right here. I'll show you. It's going to be this one right here. Right there. As the stamp just fell off my finger. And what we're going to do is we're going to ink this stamp and do the top and the bottom. Sorry. And do the top and the bottom. Pardon my head for a moment. I'll show you a close-up. So this is the look that we're going for. I'll do the other one real fast. Sorry, I know my head's in the way. I just need to be able to see that real fast. This is our stamp cleaner. It's the Close to My Heart stamp cleaner. I just put it into a different bottle for a couple of reasons. First reason, so I can find the bottle on my desk, because I have a bad habit of losing the bottle. And the second is because I have stamp cleaner, or I like stamp cleaner on every surface that I stamp with. So I've got some on my main work area over on my desk. I've got some here. I've got some in my travel bag that I travel with. I have some in the classroom that I teach in when I have crops and such. And, oh, you know what? I can do it this way. And I have some in, there's one other place I have like 5 or 6 bottles laying around. And I prefer it to be in colored bottles. Because that way I can find it easier. Yep, that works. So what we're going to do is line it up on the sticky until it goes all the way across. I'll trim off those edges in a moment. I'm basically just trying to get it lined up first. clean up my mess, and do it again. Wait, which way is this card open? Oh, please. Oh, good. Sorry. I also have a bad habit of decorating my cards completely upside down. And I have a friend of mine that I send those cards to because it makes her giggle. Now I'm going to do something you guys don't ever see me do. I'm going to make a couple of bows. So the first one is going to go here. And I'm going to fray these because I want them to be frayed. And then if I've got enough bow tie and ribbon, I can do it. Okay. So the next step is to put these on. And I think what I'm going to do, uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Actually, I think it'll be okay. I'm missing sparkles. I think I will put the sparkles on after, because I need to go dig in my sparkle bin. Now this is another reason why I use the score tape, because this guy is going to be going over the ribbon, and it needs a little more oomph to stick over that ribbon. Okay. Okay, so this is card 4. I'm going to set it aside for a moment, and we're going to move along, and when we're done, I'll put sparkles on. So card 5. These are just the envelopes. Nope, those are the card bases. These are the envelopes. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I want foam tape. Okay, so this is just some foam tape that I bought before going to convention because I didn't have enough for convention. It is thinner than ours, so I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it is working in a pinch until I can remember to put it on my order to get ours. Okay, so we're going to do that there. This is just stamped in juniper, I think. I couldn't sleep last night, so I did all the stamping. At least for the sentiments. I'm going to do some burlap. Now this one is asking for a ribbon too, but I'm not going to put it on this one. They want a bow also, but I don't know if I want a bow. I am going to add an extra bit of score tape right there. Because this foam is going over the ribbon, and I want it to just have a wee bit more structure. So there's card 1. My nose is itching. Again, these are super simple little cards to put together, but they just struck me. And they struck me enough that I'm doing them twice. Like I said, you guys have never seen me do this. So there is card 5. Okay, so I need to stamp on those, and I need to dovetail these real fast. You know, I try with the dovetail. I am not an expert. It's kind of like my bow making. It's non-existent. Okay, so this is nutmeg. Move stuff out of our way so we don't make a mess. And with nutmeg, we need this guy. It's a little corner. Get off my finger, please. And we're going to stamp the nutmeg in all 4 corners. Again, pardon my head. On some of this, you need to be right over the image so you can see what you're doing. So that's nutmeg. Let me clean my stamp real fast. And then we need some foam tape. I've got the foam tape. I'm just going to use it till it's used up. And then I probably will not buy any more of that. That was literally I'm almost out and I don't have time to order some for convention purchase. That is the downside of being a consultant for so long, is you assume you have everything you need. And every now and then, that assumption bites you in the butt. Because this year, it was the foam tape. I had everything I needed for everything for convention except foam tape. Okay, now we are going to, oh, not that one yet. Not that one yet. We're about to make a boo-boo is what we're about to do. Well, the ribbon was supposed to go over this, but oh well. It'll be okay. The person that ends up getting this card will not know that the ribbon was supposed to be on top of the flag unless they watch this video. And then if that happens, they'll know that I'm human. And then, where's my little trees? There's my little trees. The tiny little details on these cards kills me. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and put tape on my stuff real fast so I can get it out of my way. Nope, next comes the flag. Let's try it the way it's supposed to be. Next comes the flag, then this. Then this. And this. I do have the entire sentiment down a little farther than it should be. Everything should be up just half a hair. But that's okay. Okay, and I will put some sparkles on. Oh, there it is. This is card 6. And I'll put sparkles on in a minute. And now we'll move on to card 7. Okay, so now we're going to move on to card 7. Oh, don't do that. And I went ahead and took a break. Stopped the camera for just a moment. And I pulled out my bronze sequins. Now these do not come with the workshop. What comes with the workshop are little wooden shapes. I'm out of the wooden shapes. I used all of them with the Fresh Air workshop. So I dug in my stash, and the bronze will be beautiful with this. I will get rid of a lot of things in my scrapbooking. The one thing I will not ever get rid of is my sequins and my sparkles and my anything that makes bling. I won't sell that. I won't get rid of that, even though it may be a retired color, because you never know when you just need that little bit of something. And those are cheap and easy little accent. They're accents. So the first thing I'm going to do is put these little thank yous on, because that is going to be the most tedious part of this entire process. So while I'm talking to you, I can be adding adhesive to this stuff. So I just stopped the camera and went and dug in my little embellishments bin, or my sparkle bin, and it is overflowing. I can barely get the lid to shut. But I like them. So, and I have tried multiple different storage options, and right now just one of the close to my heart stamp storage bins works the best so far. I've tried albums, I've tried just bins with a different color in a different bin. I've tried all kinds of stuff. So these thank yous are stamped in New England Ivy, Juniper, and Fern. Oh, that one needs to be a little, oh, it needs to be trimmed for a little bit anyway. Okay. No, I trimmed it just a hair too much. Oh well. It'll be okay. I could do it over, but I'm lazy. That's what it's actually supposed to look like. Okay, so that's that one. So we're going to have one perfect and one slightly imperfect. But you know what? It's a handmade card. It will be okay. Oh no. Whew. Ooh, that could have been bad. If that had stuck, it would have just been there because there's no way of getting that off. This adhesive, once it's down, it's down. That's one reason why I love using it in my cards, because I'm almost guaranteed that it'll make it through the mail with no problem. Oh, my wax candle just, ooh, I smell it. I turned it on while I took a little break. And it's just getting melted enough to where I can smell it. Just about out of my ribbon. But with this ribbon I have done 3 scrapbooking workshops, and this will make 2, 4, 6, 8. It'll make 16 cards that I've done, and then whatever else this has been used for that I have forgotten about. So this ribbon has gone a long way. Okay, now what? Now we're going to do it this way. Okay. Okay, so now we need these 3 inks and this little bitty arrow. Can I get it on this block? Oh, turn over. Yeah, I can. Okay. Here, we'll start with the light. Start with the light first. I'll show you a trick. You're going to match up the where it is on here. I'm just going to wipe it off on my rag. Close this. And because we're working light to dark, we don't need to clean the stamp. Just kind of dab it off a little bit. This is the fern. This is the New England ivy. those up a little bit. Now I'm going to clean my stamp. I'm also going to put my stamp away because we are done playing with it. So I put sparkles on with a craft knife. If you choose to go this route, please be careful and be mindful that it is a knife. It will cut you. I'm pretty sure I don't want to use the light one. So I want that one. Just adding a couple of little sequins. So this is card number 7. Pull out card number 6 and put the sparkles on it. This one I want on this one. Card number 6. Card number 5. I'm going to stick with the light ones for this one because this is a little bit more muted colors. That one. So I hope you enjoyed Fresh Air Workshop Your Way Cards 2.0. I am very happy that I went back and redid these cards. I really wanted to play with the stamp set that goes with this kit, and this is exactly the way I wanted it to be. I hope you enjoyed your Sunday. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. If you would like this kit, you can still order it through August 31st in the Seasonal Expressions 2 catalog. It is part of the Fresh Air Workshop Your Way scrapbooking kit. It's the cards that come with that kit. So, and it's the Fresh Air Card Making Sentiments and Thin Cuts is what the stamp set is. So until next time, thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me. Thank you. Bye-bye.